Hello there! We're super excited to get creative today with this really fun wall art project. We're using a photo transfer technique that keeps all the gorgeous photographic detail without having to paint it in by hand. It's a cool shortcut, and the best part, you can use it with any black and white photo. Family pics, travel snaps, whatever you like. So let's get into it. I've got a few supplies lined up here, and I'll pop a full list at the end of the video so you don't miss anything. First up, you'll need a black and white image for your transfer. If you're loving the cactus design we're using, you can grab it for free from our website. I've printed this one at A4 size, which works perfectly for my 30 by 40 centimeter painting board. Now let's bring it to life with some colour. Grab some olive green and leaf green from the Montmartre Crafters colour range and mix up a nice soft olive tone. I'm using a flat Taklon brush from our Signature Series brush set to brush the colour over the cactus print. This might seem odd, but trust the process. This green will actually sit behind the black in the final transfer. It all makes sense once we reveal it later. Once your first layer is down, let it dry, then come back in with a second coat. Try to keep it nice and even. If you like this project, we've got lots more on our website. Jump online to check out our Create blog, where you'll find more lessons, tips, tricks, and more. Staying inspired doesn't have to cost a cent. Set that aside to dry and let's prep our painting board. I'm using mustard, pastel yellow and a touch of magenta to warm things up. Give those bottles a good shake, then squeeze out your colours and mix them with a bit of Deco Pudge matte to make them more transparent. I'm using a wide brush. I'm loving the abstract brush here. Blend the colours across the board. It gives a really nice base. While the paint's still wet, gently blend in a bit of magenta, but go easy. You want to enhance, not overpower. Stay inspired and don't miss a video from us. Subscribe and leave a comment below with what you'd like us to create next. We'd love to hear from you. Let that dry completely, then brush on a thin coat of Deco Pudge matte and let it dry again. You can use a hairdryer here if you're a bit impatient like me. Now back to the cactus. Loosely trim around the cactus with the scissors. Cut just outside the spines. You don't have to be fussy, but the more paper you remove now, the easier it will be later. Now we've got to work pretty quickly here. Brush a generous coat of Deco Pudge onto the painted side of the cactus paper. Then set it aside. Next, coat your board, especially where the cactus will sit. If you coat the whole board, you'll keep an even gloss level across the surface. Place the cactus face down on the board, smooth it gently with your fingers, then press firmly using the back of a spoon. Little circular motions work best. This helps the image fully bond. Now this is important, make sure no glue gets onto the back of the paper. That'll make it harder to remove later. Now leave it to dry overnight. Now that it's the next day, it's reveal time. Grab a bowl of water and a clean sponge and soak the paper until it's completely saturated. If you can still see white, it needs more water. Once it's waterlogged, start rubbing gently in circular motions. The paper will begin to peel away, leaving the ink behind. Take your time here, it's all about patience. You can rinse the board under the tap if needed, but don't leave it submerged. Have you created one of our projects? Make sure you send us a photo. We love seeing your creations. Keep going until all the white paper's gone. If there's only a little bit of fuzz left and nothing else rubbing off, you're done. Let it dry fully. You'll probably notice it turns a little bit cloudy again, and that's normal. Just brush on another thin layer of Deco Pudge matte to seal it and bring back the contrast. Dry it off with a hairdryer if you want to keep things moving. Now for the final touch. We're adding a soft magenta moon in the corner for a dreamy artsy vibe. Dip a cup or jar or lid onto your magenta paint and stamp it onto the board. Then fill it in with a soft coat of paint. It's translucent so it won't overwhelm the design. Any extra colours or details you like. I'm just touching up some areas of the cactus with a bit of green to make it pop. Once you're happy, seal the whole thing with one last coat of Deco Pudge and you're done. If you want to make this project, you'll need a black and white image, a 30 by 40 painting board, scissors, some paper towels. You'll also need some crafter's colour paint in olive green, leaf green, mustard, pastel yellow and magenta, a sponge, some water, some brushes and a spoon. You'll also need some matte Deco Pudge. You can also keep a hairdryer and a small lid close by, but these are optional. Thanks for watching. We hope you had fun with this project and we'd love to see what you make. Don't forget to share your masterpiece with us online. Until next time, stay creative.